Right, hello and welcome to the Big Brexit Show. Joining me this evening is Martin Costello. Oh, Martin, how are you doing, mate? Right?
Very well, my good man. How are you, David?
Yeah, brilliant. Well, yeah, so. Um, what's been
Been an
going on with the
interesting day.
news, mate?
Been a very interesting day news-wise, hasn't it? Plenty of topics we've got to cover.
It has. So, right, let's get started and get straight into it, shall we? We've got the news now covering saying that Boris Johnson's looking to extend the Brexit deadline if no deal is met by the 19th of October. What do you make of this, Martin?
Well, my blood is absolutely boiling. This man said recently that he'd be rather dead in the ditch than see the leave date extended. And what's happening? He's going straight back on his word. If that date, the 31st, moves, we're in big trouble and we will never get out. We've got to stick to it.
Well, he'll be banging trouble, and his party will be banging trouble. I think that'll be the end of the Tories forever after that kind of betrayal. And then it puts the Brexit party at the forefront. I believe also followed by UKIP, because they were the only two main political parties that really truly want to leave.
Exactly. And the country needs these parties more than ever at the moment after all this betrayal that we're seeing. But, we knew this was probably going to happen. It's just been smoke and mirrors the whole time. Theresa May waits over 3 years. And then we got Bojo coming and pretending and saying, looks like Theresa May doing all the right things. And then suddenly it's starting to look like we're losing it again. It's absolutely ridiculous. I think a big betrayal is on the way because all we're going to see is Theresa May's rehashed up deal minus the backstop. They'll push that through, and it'll be a brino. Brexit in name only.
Well, it's looking that way. It is looking that way. However, I don't know if you've seen this as well. Sweden have put out a hand saying that they'll offer permanent residency to UK citizens in the event of a no-deal Brexit. So the Remainers, if they really want to remain in the EU, they can pack their stuff and jog on and move out to Sweden. I hear Malmo's quite nice this time of year.
I don't think I'll be going to Sweden on holiday anytime soon for some of the scenes that I've witnessed. But no, that's very generous of them to say that. So we thank our Swedish cousins.
Yeah, well, look at the state of their country. And yeah, well, let's say no more on that. Let's move on. Rory Stewart. He's now going to stand down as an MP, and he will be standing for London Mayor. What do you make of this one?
Oh, you got to laugh, haven't you? I mean, let's face it, the only reason why he's standing down because he knows he's going to get obliterated in a general election for betraying all his constituents on Brexit. He's not stupid. He's trying to step down beforehand. He's just another career politician. And he'll never make it as London Mayor. I'll be very surprised if he got anywhere near that. It'd be an absolute disgrace if he got in there. His constituents, I bet, be pleased to see the back of him, to be quite honest.
He's over 300 miles away, and he wants to step up in London. I mean, he'll have a lot of support here among the Remainers. I mean, I myself live in London, and it's riddled with them everywhere you go. So he could have that support from them. But in saying that, he'd probably do a much better job than Sadiq Khan. I think anyone would do. So horses for courses, mate. But he's not my cup of tea.
Absolutely not. But like I said, it'll be probably a slight improvement after what we've seen, the London degenerate into over the last couple of years through Sadiq Khan's over his tenure. Absolutely disgraceful, very scary place. I suppose you don't have your own stab-proof jacket, David.
Oh, I've got a vest, but I don't wear it often. It's just maybe when I'm working, but sometimes if I pop out late, it's tempting. But no, only kidding. Right, mine now. The Paris police attacker. Right, we've all seen what happened. Murdered 4 people at the Paris police HQ, and his wife's subsequently been arrested as well. So it transpires. It's a shock to hear that he was a Muslim convert, and his wife saying that he suffered a psychotic fit.
Dear, oh dear, another one, a psychotic fit this time. And what did they call it before? Was it the lone wolf?
Yeah, mentally
Oh,
ill.
yeah. I mean, there's been so many lone wolves. There could be a pack of them now, couldn't there? It's terrible. But no, on a serious note, though, it's very, very concerning. And you think we thought terrorism would be eradicated by now, but we're still seeing the consequences of what previous governments have done to this very day. And there'll be plenty more of these psychotic fits, no doubt, sadly. And it's a very frightening time.
Well, you hit the nail on the head there. You know, it is funny, but simultaneously, it's very dangerous at the same time. You know, just the beginning of the month, the Leon knife attacker who killed one and injured eight, a French prosecutor declared that he was also in a psychotic state. So it seems that they run these stories on a perpetual cycle every time a terrorist incident takes place. I mean, France has seen, you know, it's fallen victim to a string of Islamic-inspired terrorist attacks since 2015 that have cost the lives of hundreds of people, and they don't seen this kind of death toll since World War II, Martin.
Well, what horrifies me though is that they just keep covering these things up all the time, really, and they play it down because I guess because of the background of the person, and that's what I find most concerning. The way the mainstream media are just picking and choosing what they're reporting on, and as we know at the moment in France, particular, we've got the whole yellow vest movement, which is absolutely crazy going over there. But there's not a dicky bird over here. And you have all these agencies closing down any speech of it. So I think there's somebody told me there's something called what they call a D section or something on it. So they're not allowed to report on it over here, which is absolutely crazy. But you know, there's so much going on we don't know about. It's really, really frightening. But when you have something like this, it can't be hidden away. But I mean, you go to London though, and the stabbings are on an almost daily basis now, aren't they? I mean,
Yeah.
what direction is our country going into? That's what it really concerns me. The quality of life's diminishing, and we're seeing this horrific death toll rising. It's I mean, it's going to catch up with the death toll in Iraq and places like that at this rate from our from when our military are out there. But they got to start taking it more seriously, and they need to find out why these things are happening. I mean, it's just not good enough to say it's some psychotic fit. That's just that's a rubbish excuse as far as I'm concerned.
And also, the police are also suggesting that they're still trying to investigate the motive. They're not too sure on the motive, even though his wife Ilhan has said that it was a psychotic. You know, it had affected from a psychotic attack. They're still trying to find a motive. I wonder what the motive could be.
Answers on a postcard.
Well, you know, perhaps they'll just put it down to an accident, like the Notre Dame Cathedral.
Oh, yeah, one of many, many religious structures burnt down over the last couple of years. Again, something else that's not spoken about. You know, why don't they speak about these things? Why?
Well, this is it. Yeah, I can't understand it. I mean, for those watching, please comment below, leave your comments, leave your thoughts, let us know what you think. But it just seems to be one big cover up after one big cover up. I just can't get my head around it. I just cannot get my head around it. Every time there's an attack, it's a mentally ill low morph, or now we're saying psychotic fits and whatnot. But I don't know. It's a crazy world we're living in, Martin. Absolutely crazy world.
Very crazy world. Very crazy world. I just want to give a shout out before we finish. Obviously, with the big Brexit betrayal coming, I think everyone should make their way to London on the 31st of October. We want to see everyone out there to show them that we're not happy about this. So if you can make it, please be there. I know it's on a Thursday, so you've got to take a day off work or whatever, but it's really important. And I'm sure you'll be there, won't you, David?
Yep, on the 31st, I will definitely. Also, I hear there is a drive slow protest taking place some point a couple of days after the due exit date. If we don't leave, drivers planning to shut down major motorways across the United Kingdom, bring the country to a standstill to send a message to Parliament. So yeah, we'll have more information on that as we find out what's going on with that. But yeah, definitely 31st of October. Make sure you're there. I'll be there. Martin will be there, and make yourself down there and
make some noise.
It doesn't look like we're going to get out again. It looks like we've been stitched up again.
Oh. And it's time the silent majority make their voices heard now in a peaceful way, of course.
Well, indeed it is. And thanks for coming on the show, Martin. Really appreciate it as always. Lovely chatting with you.
No worries, always a pleasure.
And we'll see you again soon. I'll be in touch, and we'll keep everyone updated. But yeah, please comment below. Let us know what your thoughts are. Do you think Boris Johnson is going to get us out without a deal, or do you think he's going to extend the date again? Let us know. Right, take care, Martin. Thank you, mate.
See you later.